Here's your question. Calvin Pickard played really, really good again last night. I'll stop short of saying he played great because it's not like he was, flooded with 40 shots and had to stand on his head for them to win, but he goes 26 for 27. It is the third consecutive start for Calvin Pickard that the Oilers have won. Third consecutive start for Calvin Pickard where he's had a .920 or better save percentage. Third consecutive start where he's allowed less than 3 goals, 2, and then 1. He is playing very, very good hockey right now. It's a great chance to, again, people laughed at that signing, but at the end of the day, Calvin Pickard he's a backup goalie and he can do the job well for you. Last year, his numbers were good. And there's still a subset of Oilers fans who want to be like, he stinks. They need to look at upgrading it. And it's like, how long do you have to look at the numbers until you'll be like, okay, I'm accepting he's a good backup for $1 million. Your giant question is this. How are you handling the doubleheader this weekend? You get Calgary on Sunday. You get New Jersey on Monday. And where I think this is interesting is I think Calvin Pickard should be treated as the starter right now. So if he's your starter, do you play him night 1 in a Battle of Alberta, which is obviously a big emotional game, right? Like, I feel like giving him a BOA is a nice little hat tip of like, great work. You earned a Battle of Alberta start. On the other side of things, the easier game is Calgary. So do you go Skinner as maybe saying, all right, is this an opportunity? Give him a slightly easier opponent here. New Jersey is a very good team. They have a better offense overall than Calgary. Do you go Skinner with the easy start against Calgary and say, okay, it's a chance to get him on track and Pickard's playing better, so we want to trust him against Jersey? Or do you say, you know what, Picks, you earned a start in the BOA. You get this one for the boys.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because, Pickard, it definitely has. He's played really, really well his last 3 starts. One thing I keep going back to in my head is they had Pittsburgh on Friday. Skinner started, shut him out. Then they went to Pickard anyway against Detroit. So I wonder if that plays into it. There's a bit more of a gap between the starts as well. I think when you look at the schedule for next week, it's actually relatively difficult. If Calgary, obviously, on the Sunday, Monday, like you said, back-to-back against New Jersey, then you have Vegas, Vancouver. How do you handle it all? If you play Pickard on, let's say you play him Sunday. Stuart Skinner Monday. What do you do Wednesday? I think that's more of the question. What do you do on Wednesday more than the weekend? Because I think you have to play one of them either way. I think I would go with Skinner against Calgary, New Jersey, Pickard, and then I would figure out, I guess, see what happens, and then go back to your best goalie on Wednesday against Vegas.
AB, you want to put a poll in the chat? Who do you start in the BOA, Skinner or Pickard? I think I would go Skinner in the BOA, and I think that, even if I don't think you need to do this or you owe anyone anything, but the sell there is Pickard's playing great. We want him in the tougher game at home. Stu, good chance to get right in the BOA. Throw him out there for that one, and whoever plays best in their start gets Vegas.
I think as well, remembering back to that Calgary game, Skinner was actually not bad.
No,
he was fine in that game. I think the team completely collapsed in front of him once Rasmus Anderson somehow ran through the entire team. And after that, the team just stopped playing in front of him. And don't get me wrong, Skinner has had to be better in a few of the starts he's had, and there's been goals that you're like, hey, I wish you would have saved that one. But I do think the team has played way worse in front of Skinner than they have in front of Pickard. And Pickard's done really well. I don't want to take credit away from him, but I think the team's got to pick it up in front of Skinner as well. So, yes, my final answer, Skinner against Calgary, New Jersey, Pickard, and then see what happens. And then that's how you determine your Vegas start, which is at home.
Yeah.
I agree 100%, Liam.
Stuart Skinner career against the Calgary Flames, 7 games, 6 of them starts. He's got a 4-2 record, a .939 save percentage, and a .207 GAA. He traditionally does play very well against the Calgary Flames. You want to know Pickard's numbers?
Yeah.
1-0, .943 save percentage though. So he less sample size, clearly, but he's got technically better numbers. I think we give the tiebreaker to how they play on the road. Pickard's 1 start did come in Calgary, but Skinner in the Saddle Dome in his career, 3-0, .966, .133. He's really good in the Saddle Dome.
Let him cook.
Yeah, I go Stu. Stu on Sunday, and then Monday it's Pickard against the Devils. Also, I think you look at this first 3-game chunk without Connor, and if you can go 2-1, you are very happy with that. So again, just go beat Calgary.
Yeah.
Go beat Calgary, and you know what? Whatever happens against New Jersey happens. It'll be gravy if you can even get a point out of that one. But what's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.